The retail apocalypse is well underway. So I walked back over here to the closing Bed Bath and Beyond. I understand that they're going bankrupt, and walked inside, and it's everything's a sale. It's a deal. So I started looking for things that, hey, my wife wants. Maybe I might want something. So I started looking around. Kind of curious. I probably go into Bed Bath and Beyond once a year. They have some kind of cool stuff that you don't really see anywhere else. I see they already sold out a lot of stuff, which is, I guess that's pretty good. And I started looking at the prices, and I realized, man, these prices don't look so cheap, but I kept looking. Okay, something I really want. I really would like a microwave. I want a microwave. I want to start working out again. I haven't worked out in a while. Oh, by the way, I saw this. It's a $15,000 cappuccino machine. Apparently, it is a better price there than you get online, but still, I mean, I don't know who's buying this stuff. Like, who's going to Bed Bath Beyond and buying a $15,000, $20,000 cappuccino machine? Certainly not my demographic, not my generation. Who can even afford stuff like this? I mean, I don't understand why they even have this in the store. But anyway, I want to get in shape, want to get healthy. So I thought, hey, I want to get a microwave. I want to get a George Foreman type grill, cut the fat, and I want to get a rice cooker and maybe an air fryer. I want to cook more. I pretty much eat lots and lots of junk food, which is horrible. I really want to cut out the junk food, and actually eat actual cooked food, prepared food that's not frozen food, pre-prepared frozen meals. So I started looking. I saw they got a lot of good selection and stuff. So I started looking up the prices, and oh wow, look at this. Okay, the same exact item is cheaper than this 25% off sale price. So what's the point of going if your company's closing and you're selling everything 20% off and your prices are still higher than what I can get on Amazon? Then what's the point? And that's the thing. That's why these businesses, in my opinion, are going out of business, is that you can get it cheaper online. Amazon's killing off a lot of businesses. They're killing off even Walmart. And we're not even talking about the theft. Then look at here. I wanted a George Foreman grill. Significantly cheaper. I think it was $10 or $20 cheaper than the sale price. Their 25% sale price. So you can imagine, what if this was an operating store? What if it wasn't closing? It's just the prices are just kind of high and ridiculous, and they have a lot of stuff that's like, why does anybody even want this stuff? It's so specialty. And you just see I have not gone in one of these stores in ages. I usually just go on Amazon, get whatever I think I need. So you can see why these stores are dying. So they have some nice stuff, some nice bedding, but everything's significantly overpriced. Why would anybody pay these prices? You can get something nicer, cheaper, and you can do it from home, have it shipped right to your door. If you don't like it, you can put it in a box, ship it right back. You see why these places are dying, and it's kind of sad because, I used to work at a TJ Maxx, or maybe it was a Marshall's. I can't remember. I think it was a TJ Maxx. But anyway, I did retail jobs. I worked a lot of working class type jobs, these clock in, clock out jobs. And, people depend on these jobs. A lot of people depend on these jobs to make ends meet, and all these people are going to probably lose their jobs. Maybe the star players will get jobs at other locations, but most of them are probably going to get fired. And even if they do get a job at another location, how far away is that location? Can they even get there? Do they even have a car? Is it even practical for them to switch to another location? So, here we go. So yeah, looking around some more, and I think if you're a young couple, or maybe a couple getting married for the first time, really in your late 30s, so you can afford all this stuff, that would be a really good deal. If you already got a house full of stuff, what do you need Bed Bath and Beyond for? There's so much stuff in here that's just like, what do you even need this stuff for? But anyway, so looking around, you see their home goods is pretty much cleaned out. Their brooms and dustpans, stuff like that is mostly gone. I almost got a TV tray. but $20, it's not really a great price for a wood TV tray. I can do better than that. But yeah, I guess really what I got to say about all these kind of places you hear that are shutting down. You hear about, in my lifetime, I remember there used to be a store called Venture, which was something like a Target slash Walmart. I remember when Kmart was big. I heard there's only 3 of them left. But Kmart used to be a big store when I was a kid. I remember, it was like a regular store. You go in there, they got clothes, they got, whatever you want. It's great. And then, I remember so many other places. But be prepared for more, be prepared, because all these places have company. They're going to have plenty of company. Retail is changing all the time. And with the internet, it's really changed. China, the rise of China manufacturing was a big one. Now we're having a shift back to more domestic manufacturing, or at least manufacturing that's not based in China. Like you see a lot of, even Apple, which for a long time, Foxconn was based in China. Now we see that they're moving manufacturing to Thailand and Vietnam, but even India and all these other places. But you're seeing more and more manufacturing come back home. You're going to see more and more manufacturing happening in Mexico. Mexico is looking to be the new China. But, it's a change. The reality of any business is the change is constant. And the thing about these companies, they grow so big off of conditions the way they are. And then things change and they can't adapt. All these products, man, it's like, people can get this stuff cheaper, easier, faster, better somewhere else. And then online, they don't have to keep so much stock. They can just keep what they need, versus these big stores. They have to keep tons and tons and tons of stock. And a lot of times they can't sell it. They can't move it. Nobody wants it, and they're stuck with it. And you as a consumer are paying for that cost. That's why the markup's so high. That's why the prices have to be higher in a brick and mortar store like a Bath and Beyond than what you can get on an Amazon store, because in Amazon, these different companies keep just what they need, just what they think they'll need, and they keep not a bit more. But yeah, basically, long story short, I was hoping to find some deals. I don't really like bargain hunting. I never like bargain hunting. It just feels like a big waste of time. I hate coupons. I'm sorry, I hate coupons. I hate rebates. But honestly, I walked through this whole store and I really couldn't find anything that I really wanted, unfortunately, that I thought was a good price. So I did see this blue kind of like water hydration pack. This guy is funny. I love when workers have fun, man. I remember working on those kind of jobs, man. You gotta have fun. But anyway, I found this hydration pack, which looked pretty good. But then I looked at the price. So sure enough, I looked online, and Amazon, it's literally like $10 cheaper on Amazon right now than their sale price. And once I saw that was it. So all I got to say is, if you like going to these retail stores, you got to go to them. There's going to be less and less of them as time goes on. You better go while you still can, so